Hello, short-term shoppers. Long hair Luke, cash flow Carl, the shaman of short-term. Happy to be hanging with you here on our YouTube channel. Today, I want to talk about self-managing a short-term rental from a distance. I get this all the time. Luke, how can I do this from a distance? Honestly, how are you going to do it not from a distance? Because the places where short-term rentals exist and thrive, nobody lives there. This is not a video about markets. I have another video about that. But just to summarize, you are going to be looking in a part of the world where not a lot of people live and a ton of people come on vacation. Not a lot of hotels, not a lot of condos, not a lot of huge condos anyway. For the most part, we find those are the best areas to purchase short-term rentals. And that means that you probably don't live there because nobody really lives there. So all of our clients, everybody we've ever dealt with, including myself, we're managing these units from a distance. Could be a small distance, a large distance. And the truth of the matter is, even if the property was right next door, I'm not going to fix the damn toilet. I've got something like 90 toilets that I own. I have no idea. It's a very large number. I should probably look into that. But I would say I am upwards of triple digits in toilets right now. I do not have time to play around with plungers. So I'm going to hire somebody for that job. That's the simple answer. That's the short answer. You know, this is not, the difference is in long-term rental, if you only have one or two, finding a tenant is really the hardest part, and you do need to go to the property to meet these tenants and let them in, etc. There are ways around that. There's something called Tenant Turner for you long-term rental folks, which is a fantastic app. But we don't have that problem in short-term rental. There are no tenants. They're guests. They come and go. They come through Airbnb. They flow. In our markets, they flow like wine, man. We've got more tenants, more guests than we can handle. There's a difference, by the way. A tenant has a lease. A guest does not have a lease. But guests are not an issue for us in short-term shop markets. If there is an issue, it's that we have too many of them. So that the hardest part of the entire equation has been solved by the fact that we picked a fantastic area where a lot of people want to come and visit. Therefore, we don't need to be there to let people in. We've got door codes for that. You can just give them a door code. You got a camera if you need to keep an eye on things. Don't be creepy with the cameras. The camera is also another video. Please check that out on our YouTube channel. I've got clients that have come from, I've got guys that are deployed. I taught a guy how to do this. He was in Afghanistan when I taught him how to do it, and he's still there right now. So you can be anywhere in the world. You can be on a yacht in the Caribbean. That's the beauty of it. And the reason is because of technology. We've got a lot of apps and softwares in short-term rental, which of course I will teach you all about those in my university courses that I have on our website. And if you are a short-term shop client, there are dozens and dozens and dozens of short-term rental property management softwares. All of them are great. We have a few that we kind of prefer, but there are many to pick from. You just kind of choose which one works best for your brain. And then, of course, pricing software. So the two hardest parts are dealing with the guests, sending messages. Your property management software will do the bulk of that for you. So you just have to choose the right one for you and implement it. And then pricing the property. Because if you don't price it right, you're not making the right amount of money, right? So there are a couple of softwares out there beyond pricing, Price Labs, that will not necessarily price it for you, but will do all the heavy lifting based on your parameters. You can go in there and make changes and customize, and it is a beautiful thing. So if you're sitting there saying, I can't do this, I live in California, and this property is on the beach in Florida, get that right out of your head. That is a limiting belief. And here at the Short-Term Shop, we do not have room for limiting beliefs. We only have room for long-term wealth. So please join us at theshorttermshop.com. The shaman of short-term, Reverend Luke, signing off.